Yeah, it's Blender with another banger. In this video, we're talking about ActionPack Jolley, who threatened to hit the mayor of Birmingham, Alabama with a switch. But then, the mayor had something up his sleeve. Birmingham, Alabama is one of the war zones that has been brewing across America ever since the drill impact started shaking the streets across the nation. And Randall Woodfin, the mayor of Birmingham, has taken a hands-on approach to stopping violent crime. Randall Woodfin has specifically targeted the use of switches, which is an accessory that individuals attach to their Glock firearms to increase the fire rate so they can be more proficient in their drills and discharge more rounds on target.
A handful of lives cut short. Mayor Randall Woodfin addressing the violence this afternoon.
Yeah, the mayor with a lot to say about the state of gun violence in Birmingham, specifically with how hard it is for police to get a handle on the situation.
Literally 9 out of 10 is very personal in nature. So from a policing standpoint, how do you predict and or anticipate and or control that?
WVTM 13's Jarvis Robertson attending that news conference. He's live and local tonight.
Jarvis, the mayor seemed upset with to say the least.
Well, he was, Brittany, but we've also seen this side of the mayor before as it relates to crime. Now, my direct question to Mayor Randall Woodfin was, is the approach of his office and the Birmingham Police Department tough on crime? He says it is. Now, crime statistics show that numbers are decreasing in some categories around the city. However, numbers are up. Yesterday's fatal shooting claimed the life of 62-year-old Michael Coleman. Mayor Woodfin also mentioned the two children. Sunday, Mother's Day, he identified them as 11-year-old Mason and 9-year-old London. He was very frustrated with the lack of witness participation as it relates to all of the shootings. The mayor wants there to be more accountability within Birmingham communities of people cooperating with police and not harboring wanted suspects.
BPD can take shooters and killers off the street more if community members who have information actually come forward and give us that information. I've never seen a detective be able to solve a case without a witness coming forward or without some form of evidence. It doesn't happen.
A young savage decided to let his voice be spoken and tell the mayor that he's going to hit him with a switch. This young man was none other than ActionPack Jolley, a Mama Gang member stemming out of Birmingham, Alabama. We can see in this article that he was brought in for questioning after making the online threat. We can see the article describe that he was brought in after a Facebook post, and then they describe the caption saying Woodfin can get hit with this switch, which included 2 photos of a man posing with guns and money. We can see it is notable that federal agencies were also joining in the questioning of ActionPack Jolley. So they have eyes on him because a switch is a federally regulated item that enhances the fire rate of a handgun, essentially making it fire like a machine gun. Many rappers are mentioning the use of switches in their lyrics, which has been inspiring the youth of America to use these devices when they go on their missions.
With me, fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap this.
With me, fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap this. With me, fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap this.
The article would describe the young man being released into the custody of his parents, and they have exhibited unwavering cooperation during the investigation. I was able to locate the Facebook of the mother of ActionPack Jolley, who would say, "I want to apologize to Mayor Woodfin for my son's stupid decision. When I was made aware of what he did, his parents took action to turn him in." This confirms that ActionPack was turned in, but he was not facing charges. His mother would continue saying, "My son was definitely raised correctly. The stupid decision that he has made is definitely not from the lack of being raised." She would finish off with an important message for the streets. "He has never been in any system, so I'll pray this will wake him up and stop thinking them likes from this app and other apps is needed, and to realize them friends laughing with you are really laughing at you."
Special agent who emptied a magazine in seconds. And I saw another city leader who is trained with using firearms. She couldn't even handle how powerful the gun became with the switch attached. That is why local and federal partners are working hard to get these off the street. Small device can take a normal firearm and turn it into a machine gun. Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman says they are seeing these used more and more.
This is the case this weekend that occurred in North Birmingham. We believe fully automatic weapons were used in that case. Where we used to see a dozen or less shell casings on a scene, we're seeing 75 to 100 or even more than 100 on a crime scene, because as you'll see after shortly,
something of that magnitude, and if you saw, I almost went back. So imagine somebody shooting it, and if the recoil takes them back, and so that means that you're gonna start doing, something like that.
And officers say that is what is killing innocent people.
I mean, most time it's a drive-by, of course, and they're spraying everything.
Now, the U.S. Attorney's Office has launched Operation Flip the Switch in an effort to get Glock switches off the streets, especially in Jefferson County.
In 1 month, I believe, indicted about 10 Glock switch cases there, but I would say most of what we're seeing is probably in Birmingham. We're seeing some in Huntsville. They are everywhere in the district. They are used the most, it seems like, in Birmingham and Jefferson County.
As we heard in that news clip, adding a switch makes your weapon more dangerous, and more innocent bystanders have been getting hit. Rest in peace to all the fallen victims of the streets. We'll be following up with the latest developments on ActionPack Jolley if he emerges from the trenches with another switch, or if he decides to turn his life around and pursue a career or an education. That was another banger from Blender Bars. Click the screen for another video. Nobody bigger than a chat. I'm out until next time.